Hello, the only Nikki here. I am recording for the first time on my laptop, so let's see how that goes. So if it's a little weird, I have both hands free. This is so weird because I'm used to using my phone and just like holding it, doing the selfie thing. I'm not cool enough to have like a real camera. Maybe someday. I don't know. I've thought about getting one. I'm like, do I want to keep making videos? Of course I do. So yeah, at some point I will get an actual camera. Just money is an issue. So anyway, I'm posting this video today to do a review of a planner. I managed to win a giveaway and I never win anything. So I'm like super excited. I seriously just entered it on a whim. Like there's a lot of YouTube channels I follow. And a lot of times they have giveaways, and I just enter them just for fun. I mean, unless it's something I really don't want. But I was very excited about this planner. I was like, nah, I'll just enter, and somehow I won. Yay! And it is from Miss Vicky B. I don't know if you follow her or not. I'm going to put a link to her channel in the description below. Actually, I'll just link to the actual video that she did a review on this planner and then gave it away. So the actual planner she held in her hand as mine now. Fangirl. Anyway, so I'll put a link to that video in the description. But this is the planner. I'm sorry for the glare. There's no way to really not glare this. Because it's got this plastic cover. I'm gonna turn this around and do another view to do a real big like overview. But so far I really like this planner. Whether or not I'll stick with it completely, I don't know. But for right now, it's fulfilling my needs. It's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. I mean, it's not very thick, and it's like A5 size, I think. I will take a measurement before I film the next one so I can tell you exactly how big it is because I don't know. Like A5 size. But yeah, it's a little bit bigger than what I would normally carry. But it's so super cool. I'm like really excited about this. What's really cool about this, what really got me excited was it has this zipper dealy right here, and the front cover is a pocket. And actually this planner is white. It comes in different colors. It's the Marks storage.it. I don't know if it's storage.it, storage.it. I'll put the link to that website also where you can order these. They come in a lot of different colors. This one is just plain white, but since it's got this zipper pocket, I printed out just a pretty picture. It didn't even go all the way across. So here, you can see what it looks like. It's just white. I just printed out a pretty picture and slid it in there. So it's more me because, me, I'm green. So yeah, it's got this cool little pocket, and in the pocket I've been keeping some stamps and these moleskin planner stickers that I just adore so much and use all the time. I'll show you all that here in a minute. But yeah, so this is the planner, and I'm going to turn you guys around and show you all the fun details. Okay, here we go. Here is the planner. This is the Marks storage.it pocket planner. Not sure why it says temporary up there, but it does. Self-management, plan, do, check, 2015. Again, this is the white one. You can see the color back here because my piece of paper doesn't slide all the way over. But this one is white. It comes in other colors. It comes in other sizes, which is really cool. This is an A5 size. And again, it's got this cool little pocket, and my Stadler pens actually fit in there very nicely. One-handed, so I'm not going to slide that in right now. But again, I'm just using it for my, I've got some stamps and my moleskin stickers. But you can put like a calculator, pens, I mean, another little notebook, whatever you want. Slide right on in there. So when you open it up, it is just a cover, and the planner book is separate, so you can reuse the cover year after year. Here's the book. What I love about this is no matter where you are in the book, it lays flat. And Miss Vicky B mentioned that too. That's just a thing for me. I want my books to lay flat. That's why I tend to go with smaller ones that I can bend the spine back or spiral bound. Okay, so in the front cover you have, this is just my key for my color coding. You have two pockets. There is one, I can't get my fingernails under there. Okay, there's one right here, and it's got like this little
divot in it there. And then there's another one here, which is like the main pocket that the planner cover slips into. And then you've got, oh, I haven't filled much of this out because I've only had this less than a week. So there's a lot of stuff not filled out yet. But you've got your page for your personal information, which I tend to leave that off anyway. I'll put my name in it and like my email address in case somebody finds it. They can email me, but I'm not going to put my driver's license number and my passport ID. I'm not going to put any of that in there. Then you've got monthly spreads for 2014 through 2017. The paper in this, in Vicky B's video, she describes what kind. I don't know paper types, so I don't know, but it's so soft. It's like silky. It's so smooth. I love feeling this paper. I could just touch it all day. And Vicky B, I am a smeller too. I love the way the book smells. It's got that new planner smell and the plasticky smell on the outside. I know. So it's tabbed, and it goes from September 2014 through December 2015 of this year. I just got it. In fact, Miss Vicky B had just bought it this month as well. So I'm starting in January. But I'll go to some blank spreads. Oh, sorry. There's also a year plan for 2015. It has the months up at the top and then the days for each month and also the letter for what day of the week it is. So this is really cool for like a year at a glance. Like if you have weight loss goals, fitness goals, food goal, like any type of like goal that you're tracking through the whole year, this would be a really, really cool place to put it. You could also use this for like birthdays, you know, I mean, you can use it for whatever you want. It's really handy though. It's cool to have an entire year at a glance like this. And then just, this is international holidays, so it's holidays for all the different countries. One sheet of grid paper, and then it goes right into the calendar. So this is the month view. And first thing I noticed right off, you guys, I can't even tell you how happy this makes me. It starts on Monday. Oh. Any planner I buy, my biggest pet peeve is that the month view goes from Sunday to Saturday, but the week view goes from Monday to Sunday. It makes absolutely no sense in my brain why they do it that way. I cannot stand that, which is why I had been drawing my own in the Midori Travelers inserts on grid paper, because I want just my month to start on Monday because that's how the week is set up. And in my brain, that's how my week goes. It goes Monday to Sunday. So it's a weekend, not a weekend and week B. Sorry. Another video for another time for me to rant about that, which I won't do. Then you get into the week views. So it's got a monthly and a weekly view. And you have your times. It's in military time, so if you don't know military time, this is a good way to learn it. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and goes to 11 o'clock at night. There's a space up at the top and a space down at the bottom, and it's just blank. There's no lines or grids or anything. And on the side, what's really cool is it tells you what week of the year you're on. That's handy for me because I do a lot of spreadsheets for time management at work for my department, and I need to know what week it is, like, of the year. So and then you've got these blank spaces that have dots. I've never used dotted paper before, so this is new for me. It's a lot like gridded. It's pretty cool. I like it, but it's like kind of split up into 3 sections, which is really cool for me because I can have like my weekly list of things to do, things I need to buy, whatever else, you know, I can kind of use it as I want. So let me go to one that I've filled out just so you can see how I'm using it if you care. First of all, I drew these vertical lines in. It's as you saw in the other month view, it does not come with that. Here, let me flip to another one real quick. It's, sorry. It's, there's no vertical lines. So I drew those in just because I don't know, I like boundaries, I guess. So I use my month spread just more for like record keeping. I have like my fitness goals, my bills in red, and again I color code, which is what this key is for. So I don't put appointments or really much on here. This is more just for record keeping a month at a glance. So I know when my paydays are, I know when birthdays are. I had an all-day conference on that day, so I use my little Moleskine stickers that I just adore. The planner also comes with 2 bookmarks. and I don't really care for them. I'm not much of a bookmark person. I usually do the paperclip deal. So I may either tuck these behind the planner or cut them out. They're very, very thin, which is useless to me. If I'm gonna have a bookmark, it's gonna be thicker and a little more, solid. Plus they're fraying really bad already. So not a fan of the bookmarks, but they are, they have two of them, so you can have one on your month and one on your week, which is pretty cool. The other thing that bothers me is there's definite bleed through with, and again, I use these Staedtler, they're felt tip porous pens, so that's probably why. If you use a normal pen, I'm willing to bet this wouldn't happen. But there's definite bleed through on heavier, like these are those dots I colored in. The regular writing, there's definitely some shadowing you can see through a little bit. I don't care personally. I mean, this bothers me a tiny bit, but I will get over it. A highlighter, I have not tried a highlighter on this, but I can pretty much guarantee a highlighter will bleed through very badly. So I would not recommend using highlighters or very heavy pens in this on this paper because it bleeds through. So there's my month. Here's a week that I have done so far. It's pretty nice. I can block out chunks of time for different things I have going on. Again, like I've got my do and my buy lists. You'll notice this is gray. This is something I found that they do that I don't see a purpose for, but other people might. When you go to a new month in a weekly spread, they gray out the next month. I'm not sure why, but what's really weird is, okay, this is the week from January 26th to February 1st. They have the exact same week here with January grade, and this, I'm not entirely sure. This might be useful for somebody. It's not useful for me in the least. So, but I can still see it. I can still write on it. So it's not like a deal breaker, obviously. So this is the week spread. The other drawback is, I love decorating the crap out of my planners. I washi tape all the edges. I put stickers everywhere. There's not a ton of space on this planner for that. Like, especially up at the top, you'll see you've got very little space between the date and the edge of the page. If you have like really skinny washi tape, it'll work great. But along the sides, again, there's not a lot of space from, the edge of your writing to here. And on this side, it's even skinnier. So, again, not a deal breaker. I still got my little owls on here. I love my owl stickers. But, my February, I got my little hearts and stuff because Valentine's Day. But I was able to get some washi tape at the bottom on next week. However, this is like, I guess, normal size washi tape, but it totally covered up some of the month views down here. So that, if that bothers you, I don't particularly need this, so I don't care too much. But they also, I forgot to show you this, they put gray across the whatever week this is. So that is the month and week views. Once you get to the back, I'm going to skip this first page, but you get gridded pages. I've got some personal stuff written on there that I don't want to share, but there's like just gridded pages. And there's, I don't know, maybe 10 of them or so. And they've got these two little dots up here. I'm not entirely sure what those are for, but I guess if you want to put a date in there, you can do like, month, day, year. But, so yeah, there's several gridded pages for notes. And then you get to, this is just the standard stuff you find in a lot of planners. You've got your international telephone calls, the country codes. You've got monthly average temperatures. That's odd, but interesting. In Celsius, by the way. And international currencies, because you know what? There's been times where I've needed to know, like if I've bought something internationally, rates and stuff. There's conversion tables, airport codes, time zone map, which this is handy. Now, this is where stuff gets a little weird. Personally, these last few pages I feel are kind of a waste of paper, but somebody might find them cool. It's subway maps for major cities across the world. If you're a huge like world city traveler, this thing would be super useful. But here's the subway map for Paris. I will probably never go to Paris. London, I mean, I'd like to go, but realistically, I don't know that I'll ever make it. But it's, I mean, there's Berlin, They do have New York City on here, which that's way more likely since my in-laws live in Connecticut. Yeah, there's Manhattan, Hong Kong, Milan. It's pretty, I mean, it's interesting. And then one more gridded page. And then when you get to the back, this is what's really cool. There's a pen loop here. It's just a plastic one, but it's pretty thick. I haven't used it, so it's, you know, still kind of stuck together. But there's also 3 card slots, and they're not quite business card size. They are, I'll get in a little closer. It's a little bit taller and narrower than a business card. So I'm not, I mean, you could put business cards in there, but it would probably be like maybe this. I'm not sure, but either way. So it's got these cards. I keep my address labels stuck back in here, my return address labels. And that's really it. Then there's the back. So this is the planner. I absolutely love it, you guys. Like I said, it's a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. But it's nice and thin. It's portable. It's very sleek because it's, you know, got the plastic. So it's real smooth. It slides in and out of my bag real easy. And without the coils, which I don't mind, you know, like I said, I like things that lay flat. So I usually end up getting a kind with a spiral bound, but this won't get stuck on spiral anywhere, which is really cool. So definitely check out their website. I've linked it in the description. They've got different sizes, different colors, different types. They have other notebooks too besides planners. And please check out Miss Vicky B's video. And if you're not already subscribed to her, you should. Hi, Vicky. You should definitely subscribe. She has some really, really great videos. I just adore watching her. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day.